Wake up YouTube, my name is Hunter and welcome to another episode of Pokespot Race to the Top. So as you hopefully saw in my update video, we've been a little bit on and off in the past week just because Juice was on vacation, but now that he's finally back, we'll be able to get out a lot more episodes and start churning out episodes according to our schedule. So with that said, let's just jump right into this episode. We got rating battle single. I'm going to click challenge. Just to reiterate, my record is 2 wins, 1 loss. That's my personal record. Our overall Pokeflute record is 4-4, as you can see on the bottom. And right now it's searching for an opposing trainer. I always kind of found it funny. Every time we did oh, well, never mind. Yang Guang from Alberta, Canada. Let's jump right into this. So I have to pick Pokemon. I see the Gengar that... Okay, so I see a Charizard. I don't like Charizards. He has a Pikachu. Mad props to him. I'm going to start with Espeon. Then I'm going to move to Slowbro. Actually, no. Yeah, Slowbro because of Dragonite. And then I feel like Dragonite then would enable me to take out Blastoise. The biggest problem is I have no way to take out Sylveon if he ends up switching to Sylveon. I'm just trying to take a look at Lucario's moveset, just making sure that I can use Lucario to take out Sylveon. Lucario doesn't have Bullet Punch, which is nice. Actually, since I have Slowbro, I think I'll just go with Lucario, and that'll allow me to hopefully just power through any opponents that come in my way. So let's hop to it. I know I was talking to Juice earlier about Battlespot just in general, and Battlespot is a lot less team dependent and a lot more matchup reliant. So it's a lot more of what happens in the battle and a lot less of what you bring to the battle, just because there's fewer Pokemon. So he leads off with a Charizard, which is not too much of a problem. I do have Espeon saved for his Gengar, but oh god, I forgot to take a picture of his team. The only thing I'm really worried about now is a Sylveon. I'm just trying to think, how much would an Espeon do to this Charizard? If it's a Mega Charizard Y, I really just want to have Espeon hit it for as much damage as possible. So I'll just go ahead and use Psychic just to see what happens. So it is actually a Mega Charizard Y. So it's good that I didn't switch into Slowbro, because Slowbro would have been my answer to Mega Charizard X. So he brings up Drought. I mean, that's to be expected. Hopefully I can kill this thing, you know, real quick, and Slowbro can actually just come in and wreck shit. So, that's good. I got the special defense drop, which is actually nice. As he uses Heat Wave, which will probably bring me down to my Focus Sash. Yup. So now, I have a feeling that Espeon outspeeds Mega Charizard Y. I don't know the base stats exactly, but if I do, I believe a Psychic should be able to leave a mark. Either kill, yup, and then with the special defense drop, hopefully that'll kill it. If not, that'll leave it barely hanging on, and I can kill it with Bullet Punch next turn, which is really nice. So, he ends up using Solar Beam, I guess because maybe he saw switching to Slowbro or whatever. Not going to be a problem. We're just right here at the top of our game, as I am going to bring in Lucario, and so Espeon outsped the Mega Charizard Y. I just wanted to check out Lucario's speed. I'm guessing Espeon is much faster, but you never know. So Espeon's speed was 177, Lucario's speed is 152. Yeah, so I'm not taking any chances. And instead, I'm just going to go ahead and use Bullet Punch, which will... It's not very effective, but it should be able to take out this Charizard, just as Mega Charizard Ys aren't known for having super defense, and I took it out, which is really nice. It was also a crit. Crits. So now, hopefully... he brings in something that obviously Lucario can take out. He ends up bringing in the Dragonite, which is nice because I actually packed Slowbro to deal with this. So I'm going to switch to Slowbro. Hopefully then I can get a Scald off whatever this guy's trying to do, and I can burn him, which would be really nice. So I'm going to bring in Slowbro, as I don't know really what he's going for. He goes for Fire Punch, which is actually pretty nice. So... I'm going to go for Scald then, try to get a burn off. I really can't think of a downside to this. I don't know what his third Pokemon is. So he's going to end up switching And he has a Blastoise, which is probably going to be Mega Launcher Blastoise, packing the Dark Pulse and all that ridiculous stuff. So, I did get the burn off on Blastoise, which is hilarious. I'm just a little bit worried, because this isn't an optimal situation, because Dark Pulse will be able to do massive damage to Slowbro, and there's nothing I can really do to counter that. I could switch into Lucario. Lucario can probably only take one special move from this guy if it's not Dark Pulse, and Lucario would then do a lot of damage with close combat. So I'm actually going to switch into... I'm going to switch into Lucario. Hopefully, he'll end up going for the Dark Pulse, because last time he went for the Fire Punch, which hit Slowbro. So, oh, he went for the Ice Beam, actually. Interesting play. Not very effective on both Pokemon. I don't know what he was going for there. I feel like I could use Swords Dance, which would be good, because the only thing is I'm worried that I'll actually lose out to a... what's its face? Wait a second. Blastoise didn't Mega Evolve. Okay, so I'm worried that I'll lose out to a Hydro Pump, but at the same time, I want to try to hit for maximum damage, and this Blastoise did not Mega Evolve, which I find odd, and I ended up killing it with close combat, which is nice.
I mean, he had the Tarzan moment.
Yeah. Oh, shoot, you're right. Yeah, Juice is looking at me like, Hunter, you are an idiot, and honestly, I don't know what's happening. So he ends up bringing in Dragonite, which is nice, because I'm going to switch back into Slowbro, which is going to be a nice counter to it. I really don't think that anything Lucario can do, besides maybe a Crunch, will do a lot of damage. And hopefully this guy will end up going for the Fire Punch again. You know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. He ends up going for a Dragon Claw, which is not going to do too much damage. Slowbro is pretty bulky. And I'm just going to hit him for a Scald, hopefully getting a burn off. Because remember, Slowbro is equipped with the Citrus Berry. So Slowbro has gotten under half, uses the Citrus Berry, which is nice. And I'm just going to go use the Scald. So hopefully the Scald burns. If it doesn't, I can always use it. Oh, wow, it does burn, which is nice. Meaning Dragonite, I think at this point, if I just keep using Slack Off, there's nothing this Dragonite can do. And eventually, after like 30 turns, it'll die to burn. However, if Slowbro does have enough HP where I can tank 2 Dragon Claws, which is definitely going to happen, I can actually kill him faster with Ice Beam, which is what I'm probably going to do now. Slowbro back to first, and I think I have this game in the bag. I don't want to say I have it in the bag. Actually, no, you know, screw that. I have this game in the bag. The match is forfeited. So, I guess GG Yangguang, I don't know how you pronounce that. I think in hindsight, the fact that Blastoise wasn't the Mega and Charizard probably was significant. Here, I'm going to continue battling. Because if Blastoise was the Mega and used a Dark Pulse, he would have been able to take out my entire team, especially if it had Hydro Pump. So I'm going to continue with the Battle Box. It's pretty funny, though, that in this game, all of our Pokemon are, like, level 10, and then we have a whole team of level 50 Pokemon transferred over from Pokemon X to serve in the Battle Box. And we got Paul from the United Kingdom. Nice to meet you, Paul. Paul has probably a Mega Gengar and Gardevoir. He's probably only going to want to pack 1. I see a Heliolisk. Props to him. Props to Yangguang for the Pikachu. I definitely see Dragonite coming in handy. I see Talonflame. Talonflame's definitely going to be mandatory first. I'm going to need Slowbro on the off chance that he packs a Talonflame. And I'm going to pack in Dragonite. At this point, honestly, Slowbro is mandatory on pretty much every Pokespot team I bring. Just sort of memorizing this team here. Because, really, with so many strong physical threats, you need a Slowbro to be able to stop the Talonflames, the Dragonites, the Mega Charizard X's. Pokespot, as I think Juice and I were talking about, is really over-centralizing. And I definitely think the fact that Slowbro is such a good Pokemon here helps to reinforce that fact. So, let's see. Paul is issuing a challenge. Why doesn't you say Paul is... No. So, I lead off with Talonflame, because he leads off with his Talonflame. I'm fearing... Well, Slowbro was only brought to stop Talonflame, so I'm going to switch into Slowbro. He could be going off a U-turn, but the thing is, I know for a fact that his Talonflame is faster than our Talonflame, assuming that he perfect EV'd it and everything. And he ends up going for Brave Bird, which shouldn't do too much. Yup, I can definitely take another one as he takes Recoil, and I'm just going to go right here for a Scald. Talonflame's face looks so funny from the front. Just look at that. His beak is like tiny and black, and oh, he ends up withdrawing the Talonflame. Interesting. As he ends up going into Gardevoir. So, Gardevoir now has Oblivious, now Regenerator, which I think will actually be pretty nice. Maybe he was hoping to get the Regenerator, as Gardevoir is not burned. And I do have Talonflame for the revenge kill. I'm gonna actually just use Scald one more time to see what happens. He's gonna Mega Evolve, probably use something along the lines of Hyper Voice, which hopefully Slowbro will survive and heal with its Citrus Berry. He uses Hyper Voice, which hopefully Slowbro will survive. Slowbro does not survive. That was not a very calculated risk on my part. But I'm just going to go in for the revenge kill with Talonflame. Talonflame should be able to take out this Gardevoir, and then I guess we'll kind of be tied, because both of us will have Recoil hit Talonflames. Gardevoir, is it just me, or do all Pokemon just look really bad from the front? Like, Talonflame from the front's, like, nose is all, like, kind of, like, scrunched up, and Gardevoir from the front's, like, ears are massive. Talonflame takes a little bit of Recoil and Life Orb, as I think he'll bring in his Talonflame again, because that was a nice neutral matchup for him. I don't want him going into Dragonite, so, I'm actually going to go for a Brave Bird here. Thing is, if I go into Dragonite, it's probably going to do a lot of damage to Dragonite. I know Dragonite has multi-scale, but it'll just use Brave Bird again. So he'll probably almost kill Talonflame here with the potential to actually kill Talonflame. He does kill Talonflame and takes the Recoil. So now it's pretty much Dragonite versus Talonflame at this point. I'm going to bring in Dragonite, as he's going to end up going for Brave Bird one more time. And, okay, so Dragonite will really need to go for Dragon Claw at this point, which should be able to, with multi-scale. I don't think this Talonflame is going to be doing too much damage, probably just a third of my health, max, as I'll take this guy out with Dragon Claw. Yeah, so he does a little bit over half and is killed by Dragon Claw. So really it all just comes down to what Pokemon he brings in. Yeah, okay, good. That was nerve-wracking, because it slowed down right as Dragon Claw was about to kill, or about to take off the last little of her HP, so I was kind of worried Talonflame would survive that. I'm just going to go ahead and use Earthquake here. I should... Oh no, he outspeeds me. Probably goes with Hidden Power Ice, which is game over. So... I don't know. It all came down to what his third Pokemon was. Chandelure pretty much just walked all over my team.
Chandelure is probably Scarfed.
Yeah, Chandelures are usually either going to be Scarfed or Specs. So, I guess I'm 1-1. So, I guess since I'm 1-1, that's the end of the thing. I don't know. The last one kind of left a iffy taste in my mouth. Okay, well, anyway, I guess the last one was a bit of a buzzkill, but if you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys, I guess, this coming week with the new Hunter Show episode. Peace out, YouTube.